Republic World, 22nd of April 2023, Bangladesh will repay a Russian nuclear plant loan using Chinese currency. Bangladesh must pay her Russian debt in Chinese yuan because Russia will not accept dollars as payment. According to a Washington Post report quoting a Dhaka official, Bangladesh would pay a Russian nuclear power developer $318 million in Chinese yuan, indicating an increasing trend of nations preferring the Chinese currency for international transactions instead of the US dollar. The decision to use the yuan for the payment was taken on April 13 during a meeting in the ministry's Economic Relations Division, according to Uttam Kumar Karmaker, the head of the European Affairs wing in the Bangladeshi Finance Ministry. Although a decision has been made, according to Karmaker, the transaction has not yet been completed because the payment details are still being worked out. Given the diplomatic sensitivity of the situation, he chose not to share any details. Bangladesh has ended a payment dispute with Russia that had been going on for more than a year using the yuan. Bangladesh could not pay for the power plant in dollars because of sanctions imposed on Russia due to President Vladimir Putin's actions in Ukraine. These restrictions prevented Russia from using the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications (SWIFT) international money transfer system. Bangladesh will now settle the $12 billion debt from Russia for constructing a nuclear power station in Rupur using yuan rather than dollars. The money will be transferred using the Cross-Border Interbank Payment System, CIPS, created by China in 2015 to compete with the dollar's dominance in world trade. The plan approved under the stipulation of anonymity, report. Due to the situation's sensitivity, a spokesperson of Rosatom State Atomic Energy Corp., the Russian contractor in charge of building the Rupur nuclear power project, acknowledged the choice to use yuan for loan repayment under the condition of anonymity. An official from Bangladesh reportedly said that paying for the nuclear power plant in yuan would be the most feasible choice, according to a report by the Chinese online news portal Sina on April 17. Today, the US dollar rules international trade, with most transactions going through the American banking system. As a result, the US can uniquely impose sanctions on and seize the assets of adversarial countries like Russia, Iran, and the Taliban-led Afghanistan. The US government is accused of weaponizing the dollar and endangering the dollar's standing around the world by those who oppose these measures. Many terrorists and axis of evil countries want to avoid using the US dollar. Bangladesh's choice to repay loans using the yuan continues a growing trend among other nations compelled to avoid using dollars. Brazil stated in March that it would stop using the dollar for commerce with China, which Chinese authorities and state media saw as a significant step toward the world gradually de-dollarizing and losing some of America's sway. Chinese President Xi Jinping is pleading with countries in the Persian Gulf, especially Saudi Arabia, to use the yuan as their official trading currency. Oil is a vital resource, mainly valued in dollars for many years. Yuan is currently used in only a small part of economic operations. According to the newspaper, a return to regular trade between Bangladesh and Russia, which has been impeded since Russia invaded Ukraine, may result from using yuan to pay for the nuclear project. Experts and authorities agree that one of the main reasons for the decrease in commercial relations has been the lack of a payment system. The System for Transfer of Financial Messages, SPFS, backed by Russia, and other previous attempts to resolve the payment dispute between Bangladesh and Russia were thwarted by US sanctions last year. When China suggested a currency swap to Bangladesh last year, it raised the possibility of a Chinese solution to the payment issue. A group of Bangladeshi banks were permitted to complete transactions with China using yuan in response. According to the publication, Misbah Haq, a Bangladesh's central bank representative, refused to confirm or refute the choice to pay Russia in yuan. The yuan is one of our official currencies, he declared. Some of it is also in our foreign exchange reserves. It is a choice. According to Ahsan Mansoor, executive director of the Policy Research Institute in Bangladesh, the nuclear plant could not be postponed. He argued that Bangladesh needed to be pragmatic and move forward with the project even if it meant dodging the dollar. According to Mansoor, third world nations like Bangladesh's interests differ from those of China and the United States. We must continue to be friendly with both.